Yo, good morning, guys. So, I actually got started on this, and then I remembered, oh wait, I need to be recording. Good looking on the hair. Um, but doing something new to the Civic. I got some new tires for it yesterday. I was looking for wheels, but everything was just too expensive, and honestly, I don't have the money right now to put wheels on it. So I just got some tires. But let me show you guys what's coming right now. Yep. Coilovers and some new brakes. Here's the new tires. There you go. Yeah, it was just too expensive to get the wheel combo, to be honest. And so yeah, I'm just going with the new tires. Find a place to put all of this stuff. But gonna put some coilovers on it, and we'll see how it goes. I finally fixed my shifter that was rattling. I think I'm gonna have to get a whole new shifter though, because that one might just be too heavy. But yeah, let me get started, guys. I'm gonna put the brakes in one of the coilovers on this side, and then we'll go from there. All right, good morning, everybody. It's the next day. As you guys can see, I did the suspension and also the brakes. It's a lot lower than I wanted it to, so I am gonna raise it a little bit, at least to where the fender is a little bit above the tire. Didn't realize how low it's gonna be, so yeah, this is literally tucking the front and the rear. But the front brakes are done, the suspension is done. I still can't drive the car. Like I said, I want to raise it a little bit. And also, one of my calipers is leaking, so I gotta fix that too. But it does look a lot nicer, I will admit. 100% looks a lot nicer. As you guys saw, it was MaXpeedingrods coilovers. I like the way they ride; they're pretty smooth. Just gotta raise it a little bit because, oh my gosh. And then also, the car is mainly, I'm gonna try to only drive it every once in a while during the summer, because it doesn't have AC or power steering, so it makes it very difficult. But another thing I wanted to do, guys, is I'm gonna definitely switch my shifter, because that freaking shifter, I don't know if you guys can see it. Nah. Well, I think I've shown it to you guys before. It's a replica of the K-tuned one, and it's just super heavy for this freaking car. And it's just like, you know how it has the shift linkage on the bottom? It just keeps slamming against each other, so it's just really noisy when I'm driving. So I'm just gonna get a different short shifter for the car. Raise the car a little bit. The calipers, I'm probably gonna get the front lip also, and maybe just leave it alone after that, at least for the interior, and start worrying about doing the engine bay stuff, which is the the timing belt, the water pump. I want to change the radiator hoses. I want to paint the valve cover. I want to see if I can find a new wiring kit for it, to tuck the wiring. I know that it's only a D16Y7, but I'm gonna work with what I got. I don't have the money to swap. I don't want to swap right now. I like the gas mileage on the car. When you get to my age, um, you worry more about other things than how fast you can go, to be honest with you. At least for me, that's where I'm at. If I was 20 years younger, 15 years younger, I would probably like K-swap it or B-series swap it. I don't know, whatever was cheaper. But since I'm not 20 or 15 years younger, I just want to worry about reliability and gas mileage. and that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I just want to fix the car up, raise the car up a little bit, add the the lip, maybe put a little exhaust on it, and then just worry about that, and then just start cleaning the car up, fix the fenders, the fender, the front bumper, um, the hood, the driver's side door. Let me show you guys. So the hood, this fender, obviously the bumper is all screwed up. The bumper, I don't know if it could be repainted. I don't even know if it's worth being repainted. And the driver's side door, that's like dented in a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then eventually work on getting some new wheels, but that's in the far future. The wheels. Right now, I'm just more worried about being able to drive the car again. Oh shit. Not right now, I'm just more worried about being able to drive the car again and getting that out of the way. All right, guys, so this video is just gonna be everywhere. It's a few weeks later, well, approximately a week later after I put on the coilovers on the car. And I raised the car, perfect height for me now. They don't rub anywhere, and they're really comfortable, these MaXpeedingrods coilovers. I still do gotta get a camber kit for the rear, probably for the front, but I really like the ride height. I do also want to get a front lip for it, but yeah, guys, I'm really enjoying it. Really like the stance on it. Yeah, and it wasn't honestly too difficult to put on, I'm not gonna lie. I still gotta get the brake caliper, but again, this video is just gonna be everywhere because I was gonna end it last time, but then I'm like, you know what, I might as well just, because it was gonna be way too short. So yeah, so another thing I did fix, guys, was the shifter, kinda. So you guys remember how I was telling you that I thought the shifter was just too heavy for the car? Well, apparently it's not. Let me open this up. So this shifter has a little ball in here, a little golden ball. And you know, this is where you get what you pay for sort of situation. The little ball, it has a screw on it. You can screw it up or down to manage how short or how long you want the shifts to be. Mine was kind of low, so that was pushing the shift linkage down to the other linkage. So the linkage that this sits on, it was pushing it down to the actual transmission linkage. So it was just slamming against the other one. So I raised the ball as high as I could. Now the shifts are a lot shorter. It's a lot stiffer, and it doesn't hit anymore. I just got to get used to it. But I still have to probably take it apart, put some plumber's tape on it to make it a little bit tighter, and then also put 2 stoppers on it because it just moves around. Oh, it's way too much. I did put my old center console back on because the other I have OCD when it comes to my interior colors, so I put that back on. And yeah, I mean, even though on the doors this gray tends to be lighter than this gray, it's just my OCD. I couldn't deal with my OCD, guys. I do have to get the car aligned, but I think I want to get the camber kit before I get it aligned. But it just sits so much better. Look at that. It's not rubbing anymore. So much better. I really like this stance. So yeah, that was that. With the shifter, I'm still thinking about getting an actual K-tune shifter. Like I mentioned before, this is a replica, but I want to get an actual K-tune shifter. Yeah, the car's looking so much better, guys. Feels so much better with the new suspension. I got new tires, like I said, and it drives. It's just, even now, even though I don't have power steering, the turns are so much smoother with the new tires. The smaller tires. Those other tires were way too tall for the car. and it was just too much. So with the new tires, the right height adjusted, the car just handles so much better. The next things are I do want to get that front lip, and I want to get a gasket kit for the engine. That way when I do the timing belt and the water pump, I pretty much just like spend the whole day just kind of like regasking the engine, because it's leaking oil everywhere and it's really smelly and I don't want that. But yeah, guys, again, this video is gonna be everywhere because it was gonna, if I would have cut it where I was gonna cut it, it was only gonna be like 4 minutes long. But I'm so much happier, guys, with the way the car is looking now. So what I did do in order to do the coilovers, guys, and I recommend for any of you guys who are planning on doing coilovers and adjusting coilovers, because as you guys saw when I first did it, my car was extremely low. But I bought this thing on Amazon, $6. I use this end because that's what I prefer. So what this does is like it measures in inches. It also can measure in millimeters, but set it to inches. And like I just put it between the very bottom piece of on the little screw on the coilover and the second to top one, and that's just how I measured it out. Make sure that the two back ones were the same. The two back ones, I have them set to 2.32 inches of distance, and the front is I think 180 or 2 inches in the front. The back is about 1 inch higher, so 1.5, 1.6, I think I have the front set. And yeah, the rear is about 1 inch higher than the front. But get yourself one of these, guys. Instead of using a tape measure, just use one of these mirror. It's $6 on Amazon, guys. It's a digital measuring thing. I don't know what the freak they're called, but that thing, like, amazing, freaking amazing. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the journey of this Civic hatchback, EJ, EK, whatever you want to call it. Follow the journey, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, at least to 1,000 subscribers. Please help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys on the next one.